Hey there everyone, it is a quick troubleshooting baseball update. If you're working with the baseball algorithm and you are trying to update lineups and there are rainouts and there are changes to the lineups, which will happen as noted right here. Basically, there'll be a potential rainout. It looks like a game that has already been postponed in the San Diego-Cleveland game, and also another one down here. So Cleveland and Detroit not having it weather-wise today. So what that does is that impacts multiple things. So the action of going here and copying this in its entirety, right? Control A, Control C, and then going in here and replacing what's already here with that. When you refresh, a bunch of things change. Orders change. The code that is spooling this stuff out and trying to order it into the proper games messes around. And it's looking better right now, but as they were in the process of postponing those games before they finalized them, and I was updating this, it was creating even more problems. And here's the problems it creates. All of a sudden, a game that we had on the schedule is no longer going on. And it's as noted by the lineup factor of 0 right here. There are a few ways to solve this problem. You can go into the odds sheet and grab a new set of odds for the day, but then you'll lose the old game. But this was the very first game. You could go get more new odds, but that's sometimes annoying, and sometimes that's not possible because the new odds are not out, or you're in the middle of the games when you have to do this. So this is not always the best solution. The easiest solution I find is to identify these games by their game number, and to remove their game number, which is here in column B, is to remove this game number. So we know that this is a rainout game because of these zeros. So all of a sudden we don't care about game 2 anymore. We want to start at game 3 after game 1. And then we try to get everybody's pitcher stats at 2022. And I'm not going to even change the bottom yet because there's going to be more work that we're going to do. So we just got rid of that rainout game of San Diego and Cleveland, which is right here. Now there's another one, right? It's the Pittsburgh-Detroit game. So now you go find the Pittsburgh-Detroit game, which is right here. This is game number 9. As you can see, no lineup factor, so it's been removed. So we just want to skip over 9 and go to 10. And this is going to require you to reset your game number field tomorrow when you update the games tomorrow, because you're going to have broken some formulas in here by doing this. But it gets the job done for what you're trying to do right now, which is get to the games that aren't rainouts. And those are these games that are showing, and Ryan Yarbrough apparently needs 2021 stats. And now it's starting to look like something again. And you've removed games that are rained out. However, what do we still have a new problem here? We have a problem of the lineup factor is 0 for Glenn Otto and for Drew Smiley. And I believe what has happened is pitchers have changed, and the named pitcher has changed. We can check who's pitching for Texas in the lineup sheet here, and we will find out that it is now John Gray. And I was told about this actually as I published the first video, but basically John Gray's name now needs to be copied and needs to be put in the odds sheet next to Texas as the pitcher over here. And the Texas, so you can either, if you didn't download a brand new odds sheet because you didn't have time or you didn't make it in time to get the odds sheet when it was available, you have to do this manually in the process that I'm showing you how to do. And it's good for me to show you this manual process because you need to be able to update everything to get this to work properly. Otherwise, you completely get bad information in there. So we're looking for the Texas game, which is somewhere. Where are you, Rangers? Just trying to find it with my eyes, but I guess we'll have to... Boy, am I slow today. Where's the Rangers? There it is. Okay, so it's not Glenn Otto, it's John Gray. So once you do that, the matchup sheet's going to change. John Gray's going to appear right here, and wow, does he have bad stats for 2022. How about that? Now this is another problem with Chicago and Drew Smiley. Apparently, we have Drew Smiley in the odd sheet. Is that what the lineup sheet says for the Cubs? The lineup sheet says Keegan Thompson. I thought he was on SNL. No, that's Keenan Thompson. This is Keegan Thompson. Maybe Keenan's brother. I don't know, or kid at this point. Well, the point is this is a different person, and that person needs to go in the odds sheet instead of Drew Smiley. Oops, I just screwed up. Let's go grab Keegan's name again. So grabbing the exact text of the name here, you can just grab it like that as well. Go inside and copy it, or whatever, and then you just paste. That should now be accurate, and we should have and we do. We have a lineup factor, sorry, right there. And now every team has a lineup factor, and now this is about as good as the prediction can get. And it's going to change because a couple of games are going to be removed. This is the frozen look that I sent out this morning. Okay? So this is what we had this morning, I believe, in the video today. We're going to refresh, and now it's Milwaukee, St. Louis, still the Smith game. The Mets, I believe, are winning 5-1 right now here so far, so that's good. I believe that's happening. The rest of the games are starting, so we don't have a line on that second Mets game yet. Understand why. So I really should update odds, and that would have solved some of these problems automatically. That's just by going to sports betting. As a matter of fact, let's do that. I should have just done this to begin with. I wanted to show you the process of how you fix it in case you can't get the odds, which are right here. So everything that starts 6:40 and later is right here. So we're going to grab this and overlay what was already in our odds file sheet right here. Starts at Diamondbacks, it said. Yeah, because this other game's rained out. That's right. So this part is duplicate now. I got rid of that. And this should be good. And now when you go back to the matchup sheet, all that stuff I did doesn't need to happen now, and you can paste formulas back. So it's like this now. And now you've properly adding one. You have the 14 games in here, and Yarbo is still correct. And this is actually accurate now. So now it looks pretty good. I don't know if I would use 2022 stats for John Gray because they're better in 2021, and his ERA looks ridiculous there. But it still gives this game to Philadelphia, it looks like, in both instances, right? 11% that way and 12% that way. So it does like Philadelphia over Texas there, even with the pitcher change. So anyway, that's how you go about really messing it with the lineups, the pitcher names, removing rainouts when you can't grab the odds right away. And now you've got confirmed lineups for a lot of these games. So you've got confirmed lineups for, let's just do it one more time to see if it's even changed. But this has confirmed lineups all the way through the later games at 8 o'clock, right? So Control A, Control C. I hate to show you the redundancy of this, but you just kind of have to do this to get the most accurate information. Refresh. Looks like nothing changed. Look at the batting order pivot. These are new players. It's MJ something or something on Kansas City and Luis something, I think, on Milwaukee at the end. That's fine. So this is good. Let's see if it changed. A little bit. Yeah. So you still have the Cubs up here with a big margin, even with Keegan Thompson, the newer pitcher that we just added in here, has great stats this year. And last year they were okay. 1.48 whip is not great, but still favors the Cubs in both scenarios there. It looks like Kopechka? Yeah, it looks fine. All right, guys. Good luck. Good luck. That was an update on how to update lineups, how to update games. I hope it's helping you. Hopefully we'll come with solutions to all these problems that end up popping up randomly when weird kind of data and names get displayed. All right? Good luck. May I picks for winning.